Love Forever excerpt. He was leaving the country, and he assured his love for her would never fade. It is difficult to suffer and at the same time love and desire to be loved back. She was 20 and he 21. They both had heartbreaks before, and they knew what it meant to stay with people and yet be alone. The anguish had yet not subsided when they met each other. For her it was not difficult to trust again, but it was difficult to love again. Everything comes with a price. This cheerfulness would make our pains deaden, and with passage of time it would drain her. She was so afraid of being left out that she started developing monophobia. He on the other hand stayed calmed and believed in happy endings. As time improved their friendship, and she started knowing him more, she knew it was more than a friendship from his side. She noticed him speaking several times. His eyes always rested on her eyes. She was too scared to look into those eyes, for she knew she would be taken away by them. She noticed the intricacies of his behavior, and she knew he would never speak up. She often introspected and concluded that it would end up hurting her. She knew it would be inadvertent this time. The tale of unrequited love and unfulfilled desires would tend to overshadow all happiness. She knew life is about meeting and departures, but losing a part of you has never been easy for anyone. She spoke it up, for she never wanted to keep a distance. She knew you ouldn'. Let her perish, and he didn't. He was leaving the country, and he assured his love for her would never fade. For human beings, the fond mistakes are persistent. It is difficult to suffer and at the same time love and desire to be loved back. She was scared, thinking all of it would end. She wanted him to say something before she gives up. She didn't. Realized that it has already ended for him. To him and her, it was only her now. Time was being perfidious again. It would leave her with nothing, not even with the ability to love again. She started absorbing the fact that he had left, and when the feeling of being alone got precocious and she was struggling not to cry, deciding for herself while turning the pages of her diary and thinking of them, something unexpected happened. She never expected the name to flash on the screen of her phone. It was him. She was too lost in thinking what she would tell, how to react. She took longer, and it was late, and the phone read. One missed call? He called again. She was scared to listen that he was not willing to be together, and that it is all over, a battle between her heart and mind. Somewhere she had a vain hope of his return. She thought, what if he breaks this thin tie of rope today and tell that he is moving with someone else? She knew where to draw a distinction between presumptions and reality. It was him, the same who when saying nothing would change, and today when things have changed, he has nothing to say. She knew things would change, but she didn't. T knew things would change too fast. She was too lost thinking about herself that she forgot that his love for her was pristine. He told her that he is coming back and he has been extremely busy fixing up things before he leaves. She was startled. Her heart was beating fast. She was waiting for him to say it and she knew he won. T speak up again. And so she was the first one to say, "I love you." She knew the only way to know it is all the same is wait for the reply. He replied with the HMM and then she shouted telling, "Will you ever say it?" He started laughing and she knew this is the moment, and this familiar laughter spoke it all, cleared her mind. And then came a "love you" from his side, and along with it came a sense of realization that nothing has changed between them. They decided something for themselves and that was the best decision for them, the decision which is called forever. Someone has put it rightly. If it doesn't last forever, it is not love. The change from happily unmarried to happily married was not that difficult, but coping up with him to say it first definitely was. Thank you for watching.